Hello and welcome to this video. This is right. First off, I'd like to say that my name is Jade and I do all kinds of different art type things with anime sprinkled into it. And this is my 30-day anime art challenge. And it's normally all of April, and I do try and do it so it's on the days. However, my hard drive has decided to conk out and not work, and I'm a bit scared because it's got everything, pictures and stuff, so I'm trying to get all that off, and I've only just been able to get at least some of the videos of my art off. So I hope I've not lost any of my art to post and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, that's why I took a few days off of, not actually doing any art, but I was doing that in the background. I just wasn't posting anything. But yeah. Anyway, this video is it's one of the days, and it's fruit baskets this day, and I just did a nice simple drawing. That's it. I didn't want to do something like too over the top, because when I was drawing this around it and stuff, it was more detailed pieces and stuff, so I decided to do one that was nice and simple, and try and work on like chibi characters and the background a little bit more. I wanted to use two different tools between the background and the characters. The characters I used my normal stuff, but for the background I used like this pencil type of texture for that. And you can see I copied the writing, because the writing is just so difficult and I don't want to get it wrong, and it's Japanese, and yeah, like I don't want to get it wrong and then say something offensive. So yeah, that's why I copied the writing, but everything else isn't copied. I will be straight up with you if I do copy something like that. So yeah, so basically when I do my art, I do two different processes for it, and that's the shapes layer and the refine layer, which is basically the same of the sketching. So first off, place all the shapes down that you pretty much think is right. Then you and then over them shapes, refine those shapes to make them look more like the characters. And then I started working on the background after I made sure that I had the characters, down. And I did the background. I didn't want any harsh lines, or at least black lines for the background. So I used like a really dark reddy pink for the outline for the cherry blossoms, and a mid pink and a lighter pink and stuff. Just kind of like just putting down where the light would be, the shape wise. And I did a fade background, which was just a fill using the print can, and just filled it and made sure that it had because with the printer you can either fill it as one color, or you can add multiple layers. Sorry, not multiple layers. You can add 2 or 3 different colors and like fade it in and stuff. So I did that. So the characters was in a light area, which is pretty much white, faded to lighter pink and then a darker pink. So yes, and that is pretty much it. You see me with the background. I'm just trying to like make it better by adding whites and stuff like here and there. I added some near the actual characters. So yes, and then we carry on and then after doing the background, I carry on with the characters. Now, I do the characters line art first, and it's just a really nice, sharp, simple, straight outline. And I use this tool up there. You can see that it's squared. It's the one next to the blue one. That one, I use that because For some reason, if I don't use that, my lines come out wiggly, so that kind of makes it straight. So yes, so if you do use this sort of software for your drawing, which is Sketchbook Pro, yeah, try that tool out. It doesn't, I don't know, it gives you your line work a little bit more control over, doing it by hand. And I did my usual. I did the mid-tone color, and then I used I used a dark orange, or a darker, like a purpley. It's because the rat, which is Yuki, I want to say, is, I got the names in my head and I don't, yeah, Yuki, Kyo, and Toru. Right, so Yuki is a rat, and it's more of a whitey purple color, but not like really too deep. And Kyo is the cat. He's orange. He's like a proper ginger cat. And I just did for the highlights for the cat, I did yellow, and more on the reddy side for the lowlights. And the rice ball, which is Toru, I did white with a little bit of pink shadow and stuff. I think the only one that I'm a little bit iffy on is Toru. I don't know what I could do to make it better. But yes, but it's there. I like it. And that's pretty much finished. I hope that you liked this piece. But yeah, I've got nothing else to say, but I hope that you have a wonderful day filled with creativity. And that's all. Bye.